Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And our pitcher in this game, Cam Schlittler. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
About to get started here, Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees have raced out of the gate to start the season. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Blaze Alexander.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. That's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. McMahon settles under this one. And there's two down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Dylan Beavers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball,
yeah, when
high.
a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on two different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the third out. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here in New York and on the hill, Shane Baz. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Number 99. Aaron Judge.
Foul ball there. That one is absolutely belted. And that is a foul ball. Baz goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And here comes Bellinger. with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taveras coming in on it. Hauls it in. 1 away.
Batting fourth.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one lifted to left. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That's the ball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two on, 2 outs. Hard hit left side, and that is the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Back in the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Way high.
Ball. Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
That's a ball.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hey!
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Second inning here, no score. Got it. One down.
Clearly fooled on that curveball and tried to hold up the swing, but it didn't matter anyway. Pitch caught the zone, so he'd have been better off just letting that thing fly and hoping he makes some sort of contact.
Yeehaw!
Man at first, one away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
No, that's out.
Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Orioles looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Line drive, base hit. Alonso is waved home. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Here, what?
Up the middle, Chisholm flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Getting over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2.
Really
ball,
good take,
that's down.
especially with 2 strikes.
So Goldie strikes out here.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Wells launched a homer in his most recent game. And there's a foul ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Now one
That's
miss.
high. That's a ball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. High fly ball, right field. Beavers moving under it. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back in the Bronx, here's the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. Alexander with a homer in his last game.
Here.
Off the mark there.
That's outside. Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Fought off foul. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Rutschman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
No, that's down. Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, the 12, Dylan Beaver.
In the air, left field, Bellinger under this one. He's got it, and that is that. 1 left for the Orioles, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. And he'll challenge that called strike. barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball, that's in.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. On to extra innings. Here's Pete Alonso with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Pete Alonso with a rocket. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
This to third. McMahon whips it across. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Leody Taveras. That clears the corner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Just missed. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Gets under it and pops it up. Caballero has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. We're midway in the 4th. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball high.
The 1-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That's a ball.
Now a quick throw to first. Dominguez back in on a dive. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball.
That's a ball.
Hard liner. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out, man at first. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Goldie, a former MVP, a member of the 2000 hit club. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
That's a ball.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Dominguez over at first with 1 away. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Did not go. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner on the move. Left field. Cowser on the move towards the line. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
One.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
That's too low. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Judge on his way over, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
Outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. He got just enough of that one. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Turk.
Strike 2. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Orioles add 1 on a solo homer. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Goes down ground looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the ground, Henderson. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Check swing, didn't go. Now 1-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next, Dylan Beavers.
The right fielder, number 12, Dylan Beavers.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Samuel Basallo getting ready to hit.
Yeah!
Basallo turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they lead at 3-0. Thanks for tuning in. Sweet warning, Zingy. Sweet warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. The 1-0. Judge comes up empty there. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Number 86. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Garcia warming up as well. And that's outside. 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Payoff pitch. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Foul ball. The Orioles leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope, ball.
This one in the air, center field. Taveras should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Now up as the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
There's a line drive to left field. That's a hit. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Chisholm really thriving with the bat this season here at home.
Outside. That's a ball.
Dominguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw.
No!
Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Hedrick.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off a fastball, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson.
That missed. That's a ball. Yeehaw!
Hedrick, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 86.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball.
The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a ground ball. Jackson. And he beats
He's in there.
He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the air, left field. Cowser on the move, makes the grab on the run, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
One out man at first. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Ahmed Rosario. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Swings over the top of that one. Goldie stands at first with 1 out. Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Jose Caballero, the next to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Look out!
That got him.
And it hit him.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Chris Richa.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 86, done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on now, Dietrich Ends.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and
Ball.
third. The 1-2.
Ball.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at the plate near the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Paul Blackburn.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading off the ball, the third baseman, Alexander.
Hey!
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and
That's
foul
a foul.
ball. That one ripped right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Bounce to the right side. Chisholm on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, number 35, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3.
Here's a sac
No,
fly
that missed.
situation.
That's the ball.
He's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can
That's
push
the
a run
ball.
across.
On the ground, right side. Out at the plate.
Got him.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Dylan Beaver.
Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Rutschman off of first with 2 away.
No, he's
Outside,
really
ball.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the
Ball.
infield.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Orioles, but they still lead it 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Rico Garcia. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts.
Cody Bellinger.
No, that missed.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cowser under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
The Yankees trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tap foul at the plate.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
That's off
Ball.
the mark, and it's 2-1. That one
Ball.
missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for the
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Fernando Cruz.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Samuel Basallo.
Ball. Oh, yeah. That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, the foul. they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Now here's a flare off the bat.
Ball.
And foul ball. That one lifted to left. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Leody.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras.
That's the ball. Ball.
In the air to left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Orioles held in check there as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andrew Kittredge. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Late swing fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fouled off. He was late. And 1-2.
Ball.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Two. Breaking ball misses up and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
That one
That's
misses.
down. That's a ball.
5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The tying run at the plate. Ground ball, Alonso throws to Henderson. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Orioles.
So it's their last chance in this one. Down to third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1. Kittredge looking for his first save of the year.
No, that missed.
And
That's
an
a ball.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. And
No, that's a foul ball.
Here's a 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.